Hello, welcome back to Crafters TV. Oh my word, I'm in a giddy mood, but I can't tell you why for at least 20 minutes. Now, this is a fantastic masterclass, and it's going to be all about something fabulous, something I know you own loads of already, and some deals that I know you're definitely going to want to get your hands on too. Talking of fabulous things, it's a masterclass, it's edgeables. We need an edgeable Jedi, and I've got one for you in the building. It's Debbie. How are you, Debbie?
Good afternoon, Joe. Yeah, we're going to have a boom, banger, bang show today. We really are. I'm so excited for this one for so many reasons, and edibles are definitely up there amongst my favourite ever dice that we do at Crafters Companion. So it's all about the edibles, whether it be an ordinary edible, a modern day edible, a double-sided edible, so things that you can use your edibles with. And these are some of the sneaky things that I'm going to be going through on the show today. So you can see we've got, I love these edibles. There's so many ways you can use them and so many different styles that we have. We've got the beautiful double-sided ones, and again, really gorgeous. However, the double-sided ones, I'm going to give you a little tease on what we're going to be doing as well with one of them, to do it in a slight different way. And I absolutely love this. I actually imagine myself in one of these little bodicer types. Absolutely gorgeous. Little bit of a lacy one there. We've got our lovely edibles with the difference.
Nice.
These are the gorgeous peekaboos, which are just absolutely fabulous, and they literally do peek through your cards there. And then we've got the modern day edgeables. When I say modern day, these are just so fabulous. Whether you've got them going across, whether you're going down, whether you're going diagonal, whether you want to use them around the side of a box, whether you want to do a bit of paper piecing, there are so many ways that you're going to be able to use these fabulous dies. So, Joe, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Are you excited?
I'm filled with euphoria. It is going to be an amazing show. It really, really is. We've got great, there's always like a master cart load, or
yes.
no, a cart master. That's what it is, a master cart. There's some great deals as well as amazing demonstrations. Definitely get yourself over to the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. Hit that shop the show button. Do you want to have a little bit of a gossip with us as well today? We'd love you to do that. That's Crafters TV across on Facebook, Crafters Companion over on YouTube as well. But I am going to start off with these amazing border and word edgeables that we have for you. So, what you've got, the fish designed these. So we've started calling them the Debby Fishables. So you've got 8 different ones in this collection, which is amazing. You've got hello in here. You're also going to have best wishes, with love, thank you, thinking of you. You've then got happy birthday. Now that's not in the collection, that's available on its own separately. I'll take you through that one in just a second. So you've then got good luck in here. Lots of different ways you can use these. Play around with the placement and the positioning. You've also got congratulations in there as well. A brilliant deal for you on those ones. $23.40 or $36.80 as a Club Inspire Platinum member, which is awesome. And you've got a great saving. Now remember also it's Freebie Frenzy at the moment. You'll be seeing the Freebie Frenzy deals in shows and also across on the website as well. What I would say is definitely get over there and check out the Freebie Frenzy area because it ends today. And we have been putting brand new deals on every single day. If you want to go for happy birthday, it is available separately on its own. We'll just pop the details along the bottom of the screen just there for you, which is absolutely amazing. It really, really is. Do get your orders in, get your questions, get your comments in. 80% of happy birthday has already sold out and gone. So if you want to get it, please do be quick. If you need a new toy, then that could be that. Right, Debbie, I know you've got loads to share with us. I'm really excited to see all of the different demonstrations you're going to share with us today. Is it fair to say, Debbie, you can do any of those demonstrations with any of your edgeables that we're going to see?
Absolutely any. So anything that I'm doing today, if you haven't got that particular one, you can convert it into one of the edgeables that you've got at home. And obviously we've got fabulous prices on today at the show prices that we've got on today with the edgeables. So yes, absolutely. And honestly, there's heaps of ways. We could spend more than 2 hours. We could spend a full day showing you of all the different versatile ways that you can use an edgeable. And that's what I love about them, Joe. So I'm going to start with congratulations.
Absolutely. Just to say as well, Debbie, if anyone's
Joe.
got that happy birthday in their basket, I'm already hearing how many of you got that in your basket. It's definitely time for making your mind up and checking out if you're going to go for that one.
I love it. I love it. I love how you're getting them in there, Joe. Now then, so poor Erin, she won't have a clue what we're doing, will she? What we're going to start with is one of our favourite style of cards is with the edgeables, is one of the double Z fold cards. I absolutely love these cards. They're so easy to do. First things first though, you're going to grab yourself a couple of pieces of cardstock. We're going to cut this down to 11 inches by 6 inches and then we need to score it. So when we do this, we're going to score down the centre of the 11 inches, which means at 5.5. And then you want to score it again in the middle of there. So it's 2.75. So literally that's how you've got this to start with for one of your Zs there.
Awesome.
Now the next one, Joe, is exactly the same, but I've just trimmed this down slightly and I'll tell you the size that I've trimmed this down to. I've trimmed this to 4 inches, so it's exactly the same. So 11 inches again, scored down the centre and then scored down the centre half again. And then this one, if I just put my score lines in, it's exactly the same fold, that I had with the first one. However, what we're going to do is we're going to twist it around because that's how you put together your double Z fold card.
Awesome.
So it's nice and easy to do. Now then, what I want to do is I'm going to decorate this because this is going to be my base card. So I'm just going to move that to one side for the time being. Now, I love all of these. Our Debbie so cleverly came up with the concept, put it forward to the team, and this is where we got with these. I love the fact that we've got the sentiments in them as well as that beautiful border, and every single one of the designs are all different.
It's fair to say as well that they're a hero, aren't they, when it comes to the dies that we bring you here. They are one of your absolute hero tools,
they are
which
indeed.
you're going to be able to do so many different things with.
They exactly that. Now, this one actually fits just beautifully, and I say beautifully because this is it's actually a 6-inch die. So you know that I can confidently pop this on here, and I want my congratulations to be on this side of the part of the Z-fold card. So it doesn't matter about this little overhang. I've got a little bit overhanging. If you wanted to make it a bigger one, you can absolutely do because you've got this 6-inch to play around with. However, I'm just going to bring in my plates. Let's pop this on here. And I'm just going to hold it down with a bit of low-tack tape. Now, I will just explain, if you've never seen these before, the concept is that there's a cutting edge. Oh, it's a mucky die, this, Joe.
Oh, it's
really
mucky.
Clean. We're going to just pop this. This is the cutting edge that cuts out at the bottom. This bit here on the top doesn't have a cutting line. The words do, because obviously the words fall out. However, round the edge of it doesn't. So this is the bit that stays connected into your cardstock. So it's a nice, simple concept, really easy. And one thing that I can tell you we do so well at Crafters Companion are definitely our edgeable ranges. And I've just given it a good old tap. I think I've got rid of all those mucky bits there. And then I'm going to pop that on. Like I said, I'm not going to have it overhanging on this score line. I'm just going to take it up to the score line, and then I'm going to hold it down with some low-tack tape. So a couple of pieces of low-tack tape. And depending on where you want it, I'm going to go towards the bottom end with this. And I'm going to hold a little bit just onto there and a little bit just onto there. And like I said, I'm not going to worry too much, Joe, about this little bit of a overhang. It's not going to damage the die or anything like that. But it is a thin metal die, so we're just going to pop that on and run that through our machine. Now, I'm using my Gemini Junior plates in my larger machine. But these will fit through your large ones as well as your small ones. And if you were using it as a sentiment, just a little piece that you could cut out, they'll go through your smaller machines as well. So just so you can bear that in mind. And again, it's that versatility that really sets these apart for me. And I absolutely love them.
As I said, though, if you have got that happy birthday one in, don't think about things for too long because over 80% of the stock has gone there now.
Wow. And I did have a demo planned with it. Might just have to change up my word later. However, you can see how beautiful that's cooked out. It stayed connected this side of the cardstock. This is the bit that's cut out. I am going to move this off in a second, so I'm just going to bring my scissors into the equation, and I'm just going to snip that up onto the score line. And then just literally take that out there. Now you could use a craft knife for that part as well. Now normally you could, if you wanted to, you could carry it along the bottom so you've got a really beautiful theme going there. But I fancied doing something a little bit different with this one, Joe. So I'm going to go up the side part of my card here. So let me just tap all those out. Lovely thing with these as well is that all the words cut out, which means a bit of paper piecing could be gone off here. You could cut it out into a different colour cardstock, and you could pop that into there, back into your to your word there. And also, I mean, you just saw me tap all mine on the floor. However, you could save all those words and you could use those on something else. So you could actually pop it on twice. So you've got congratulations there twice. Right, so I'm going to now pop it onto this side. Now, again, I'm wanting my word to be connected there. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to place it up to the top end of this panel. And again, I'm not going to worry about this little bit of an overhang. However, I might just switch to my plates now, Joe, because I am going across sideways. I need a bigger platform. So I'm just going to bring in my larger plates.
Awesome.
I'm all organised though today, Joe. Actually, someone's been in here, had a good old tidy up.
Have they?
Has our Craig been in?
Yes, we was in this morning for a wake-up call.
I can believe it because it's so beautifully and tidy down here. It's amazing.
Oh, there's
Even
loads of
more
people.
organised.
Loads of people tuning in today, Debbie, and saying hello to us. Absolutely lovely. Katie Henderson is in San Francisco. Monica's in Detroit, Michigan. Put your hands up for Detroit. Charlotte's in Tennessee. Eve B is in from Kansas City as well. Lots of people want to know why we're so giddy today. Our lips are sealed, Debbie. Our lips are sealed.
We're just giddy.
Yeah.
We're in a giddy mood.
We've
aren't
been
we,
in
Joe?
here having a hard rock hallelujah all morning, haven't we, Debbie?
I'm trying to get some in and I'm thinking, you're one step ahead of me. You're one step ahead of me. People are wondering what we're on with. Mind you, we might have given it away with the making.
No, I don't think we have. I don't think we have, Debbie.
I mean, I'm in a euphoria kind of mood.
I already did that one.
Oh, did you do that one? Oh no, I thought I'd got there. I thought I'd got in before you. Oh, Joe, I can see I'm going to lose this one. I'm going to lose this one. Now, let me just pop that on there. So you can see now I've got my congratulations running up the side of this as well. So I'm just going to poke out those a little bit. Aren't they really beautiful, these designs? They're absolutely gorgeous.
Really beautiful.
When you see how lovely and delicate they are as well. And I'm just poking out all my little pieces that I don't want in there, Joe. Let me get rid of all those. But it's just such a gorgeous, delicate design, and you can really see. I'll bring a darker piece of card so you can see how gorgeous that pops off, that edgeable. Ooh, actually, that just means I can see my bits that I've missed. But again, really lovely. And now this is going to act as that fold that will go on my double Z. So let me bring back in my card base.
I also, Debbie, what I'd say is I believe that anyone could use these, don't you, no matter where they are, you know, beginning their crafty journey, very experienced.
Absolutely.
They're a fairy tale when it comes to cutting, aren't they?
Oh, yes, they are, Joe. They really are. If I was coming into die cutting for the very first time, I wouldn't be put off by these at all.
No, you don't need to be running scared.
You're going to get me all afternoon, aren't you, with these? Have you got a list of them down there?
You're my number one, Debbie. Don't you worry about that.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think off the top of my head really quickly. I think I'm going to lose this game, or I am. Right, there we go. So let's pop that onto there. And then I'm going to pop a couple of panels on the decorative sides here on my little bit that folds back as well. So I'm going to put a panel here. We'll have this gorgeous... And you know, I'm trying to remember where I got this this paper from. Oh, it's the Best of British. Of course it is, because it's the teacup ones. It's the Best of British. Do we have it on the show, producer Erin?
Part of the Got It Good. Do you know what though, Debbie? Happy Birthday has gone limited stock. Don't let it sell out, because if you want it and it sells out, you'll be thinking, why me? Why didn't I just get it checked out before that?
Why me? Oh, I love that song. Oh yeah, you've got me on that one as well. But please don't miss out, because Happy Birthday as well is one of those sentiments that we use so many times in our crafting. Joe, I can't craft and think of songs at the same time. I'm definitely gonna be losing this one. Now I'm just gonna pop this onto here, and then literally I've got my card blank, all nicely decorated. Actually, it's a really fabulous
Tell you what,
card.
Debbie, diggy loo, diggy lay, that looks amazing.
Joe, thank you. Now I've actually popped on, I've got on here just a little bit of ribbon that I've encased underneath. So I've kept it nice and neat and popped it underneath my mat and layer there. And that is going to sit on the top of this one as well. And you can see how it all comes together now.
It's beautiful.
It is really, really lovely, it is. It's just beautiful.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I need to let you know that it's in your basket. It has sold out. Happy Birthday has sold out. So everybody that has it in their basket will need to remove it now if they want to check out.
Oh, what a shame! What a shame! I told you though, it's going to be one. I think it's going to be one of those shows today as well.
It's going to be one of those days. It's a double Debbie fake Friday extravaganza for me today, and I couldn't be happier about it.
Bless you. And we are in a bit of a giddy mood.
We are.
There's something really exciting happening this
but we
weekend.
can't talk about it for another 15
No, we're not
minutes.
allowed to. Producer Erin's put us on a ban. She's put us on a ban. Now I'm just going to add on. Oh, what am I dropping in? Oh, there we go. I've got my little ribbon and I've got some little gems because I'm just going to do a little bit of titivation. We're going to get it all nice and I'm trying to think of some songs here.
Now that's sold out, there's only teardrops left for everyone else, I'm afraid.
I've got my work cut out today. I've got my work cut out. Now I'm just going to pop a ribbon just onto there.
Stop being such a diva, Debbie.
Now I'm going to attach this together so you can see my fold back card there. What's going to happen now with this card, and this is the reason why we've topsy-turvied it, so to speak, is that this panel is going to sit on this end here and only that little end, so you're not going to stick it all the way across. And this little panel will sit on here too. So this is when your dotty tape pen will come in handy as well, because the lovely decoration that we've got there, it's a very, what I call a filigree design. So I'm just going to pop that onto that side. Now for this particular side, Joe, I tend to pop my glue just on here first rather than the other way around. So I'm going to pop a little bit of glue just on this end. And I'm going to just hold that into place. Let me put a little bit more just up there. There we go. So, and I'm going to hold that. Now again, wherever you want this to sit, you could have it a little bit higher up if you wanted. You could have it at the top actually. But I'm just going to sit it about halfway. And then literally just, before I actually fold it over, I actually try and do it by eye to make sure that I've got my fold nice and neat. So let's just see if I've got that on straight. There we go. Let's get that. There we are. There we go. And there we have ourselves, and apart from my little, where's it gone? Oh,
do you know what I love about these, Debbie?
Do
you know what I love about them?
Go
the
on.
amount of different concepts you can do. You can use them for all kinds of everything, which I think is amazing.
I could have got that one in. There you go. So we've got our lovely double Z fold card there with that gorgeous element of the congratulations just running on the bottom, but also on the side as well, which I just think is a really nice finish. So there you go, Joe.
Absolutely. Definitely don't refrain from getting these because they are a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. I'm going to just run you through again what you are getting in here. So you've got Happy Birthday, which is this one just here. No, Happy Birthday is a separate one. That's sold out. Stop teasing everyone. Joe. This one is hello. You've also going to get best wishes. You've got with love in there. There is thank you, thinking of you, good luck, and then you've also got congratulations in there as well, which is absolutely thank you. Now let's move on. Double-sided edgeables. Now double-sided dies are incredibly popular. They are, and they are patented technology that you will not find absolutely anywhere else, which is brilliant. So I'm going to run you through. I've got two different collections for you. I'm going to start off with this collection just here, because in here, I'm really getting myself mixed up. I wish you could, I'm showing you the whole collection, brilliant. This one here is me and Erin have, I wish you knew what me and Erin had been through to try and get me to understand what was in each collection there whilst you were demonstrating, Debbie. In here, you've got diamond lattice. You've also going to receive the fleur de lis, which is this one here. That one there is your double-sided, this one is your heart-to-heart. Then you've also got the shining stars. You've also then got in here too, I mean, and this is unbelievable value. Look at the savings, £61.92 or £71.92. You've got the garden border, the lily border. We also have the schmetterlings in there as well, which is your dancing butterflies. And also you've got the pretty florals in there as well. Now, you buy the bigger, I mean, you're going to want the bigger bundle because with the bigger bundle, what you're getting is the best value. Club Inspire Platinum members, I mean, hold on to your craft desk if you're standing up, because $33.60 saves you £70, or $39.40 in the US, saving you $81.52. Incredible value for money. It really is. And if you want the best saving, that's how you do. If you want the first four I showed you, they are available as a smaller bundle, the first four, if you want to go for those. I'm going to change those details. Here we go. Shirmacast, there they are, £26 or $29. If you want the second four that I showed you, so which was the dancing butterflies, the heart-to-heart, pretty florals and the shining stars, then you want those details just there. But I think, Debbie, ne pas moi, you just want to get them all, which is what we're going to go for. Right, I'm going to tell you, me and Debbie were playing a little game. UK viewers, you may have been playing along and realised, but me and Debbie were trying to get as many Eurovision song titles into the first 20 minutes of our show there. And I think we got to 21 minutes without mentioning Eurovision. We'll talk about that more later in the show. But I feel like I did good. I reckon I got at least 20 in there, Debbie.
You got a heck of a lot more than mine. I can't believe how many you got in there. I would try my hardest, but Joe is the king of Eurovision. Let me just tell you. What was that noise? Did somebody just hear that noise then as well?
There was a bit of a bang. I don't know what that was.
But that definitely was a boom,
That was a
banger,
boom,
bang.
banger, bang.
That was definitely a boom, banger, bang. It literally, I saw Joe jump out of his skin over there.
Someone's going to go and make sure Jake hasn't. Jake's
let's
okay.
just make sure
door.
Jake's all right. Yeah, even little Liam's coming around to have a little look as well. Right, let me get cracking with this next demonstration because I'm going to use the double-sided dies, which are the edgeable collection, and I've chosen the pretty florals.
Nice.
Is what I've chose. Now these are absolutely beautiful, and like Joe mentioned, it is a patented concept by Crafters Companion, and it's absolutely fabulous. Now I'm just going to show you how this concept works because this really blows my mind every single time I think about this, Joe. I just literally think, wow, you've got one die with two different designs cut into it. So this one is one element, and then when we reverse it, you've got, oh look, there's lots of mucky people in the building today.
Who are we blaming for this?
Debbie's going to blame herself though, because I was the one last playing with it, so I can't blame anybody else, it's myself. But make sure you clean your dies when you've finished. Let me just take that out there. So yeah, you've got two concepts, one die. We call these the one pass wonders. These are absolutely fabulous. Now when it comes to your double-sided dies, the only thing you need to consider, which I consider to be the most important element, is that you need your double-sided cutting plates. Now these are specialist cutting plates that are super tough to withstand the pressure of a die that cuts two elements out in that one, in that one piece of metal. So bearing that in mind, I'll show you how easy these are to do. I've taken a piece of white stamping card and a piece of yellow textured cardstock, and all you decide on is which side you want to be which. So again, this is the what I call the less decorative side. That's the more decorative side, the more decorative panel. So with that, I'm going to have that as my white piece. And one important thing as to why this makes it a really fabulous edgeable as well, Joe, is it's got the outside cutting edge again, similar to what the other one was that we showed you at the beginning, the ordinary edgeable. You've got the outside cutting line running just along the top, and then it goes down here, and then stops at this end, and you'll see these 2 points. They're quite visible to the naked eye, a little bit difficult when you're on camera, but that applies on both sides. So if you are lining these up to stand on the top of your cards, absolutely fabulous. I'm going to use this as a panel because these are really, I mean, honestly, Joe, they're just fabulous. The concept behind it is just amazing. And again, the outside cutting line just runs and then stops down here. And then the rest of this stays connected into your cardstock. Right, I think I covered all those areas there. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to pop that, in fact no, I'm going to have the decorative being the, should I have the decorative being the white? Yeah, let's do it that way. So I'll have it that way. I'll probably change your mind in a minute.
I guess the thing is you can mix it up, can't you? You can do what you want.
Of course you can.
And I guess the great thing is, look, I think a lot of people, Debbie, will have maybe seen our double-sided dies and thought maybe it's a concept they didn't maybe necessarily want to venture into. Maybe it was cost prohibitive. But do you know what? Maybe you've been looking at it and thinking about it for ages. With these kinds of savings, so you're saving £61.92. If you go for the Gemini Junior double-sided plates as well and take that out, you're saving.
Yep.
You're still going to get these for about half price, which is amazing. So what better starting point on your double-sided die journey, Debbie, than doing these fantastic double-sided edgeables? Because edgeables, am I right in thinking, Debbie, you can do all of the edgeable techniques with any of the edgeables pretty much?
Absolutely. Anything, and we've had Sarah doing masterclasses before. She's done, there's loads and loads of tutorials where using the edgeables, you can use them into any concept, any card design, any box design, because you can do these around boxes as well. Imagine around the box edge of your nice big chunky box. You could do that around there. It is absolutely, they are the most versatile dies, Joe. I consider these, the edgeables and creator cards, to be together in the ways that you can use them, the versatile ways that you can use them, which is why we continue to develop and we continue to push those boundaries with the edgeable concept. Right, going back to my demo, I've already got it onto the white cardstock, so what I'm going to do now is just sandwich that over to the top. Now again, you could hold it down with a bit of low tack tape, and I think I will do actually, Joe, just to make sure it doesn't move. Power of the Gemini, it is a very powerful machine.
It is indeed.
So I'm just going to hold that down, and then what we're going to do is, that's on one of the double-sided cutting plates, then we're going to sandwich those two pieces together. So there are the two plates that you need, and then the only other two plates you need are your die cutting plates from your machine. Ooh,
Oh, and then that's it. Voila. You just pop it through.
It couldn't be any easier. It's time saving because don't forget this will cut out in one pass. It's also cost effective as well because you're not having to have 2 separate dies to create that design. You've got one die. So it cuts down on space inside your whatever, I'm trying to think of the right word, wherever you pop it in. So if you have like a die folder, you're going to have less room, more room? More room. Woo-hoo-hoo. Debbie and the words.
Debbie is also in a giddy mood today. I'm loving it. Aisha says, good morning again, everyone. Hi, hello, Joe, and all the CC crew. Welcome back, Debbie. Did you have a great couple of days off?
I did indeed. I got to spend some time with my little granddaughter. So yes, plus I've got yesterday, well, a bit traumatic yesterday because I've got the workmen in the house. Just thought I'd put that little bit out there. I've got the workmen in the house.
In the house,
yes,
right? Okay.
Doing lots and lots of jobs in the house, which is like turning into an absolute nightmare. Boiler change, they're taking my old boiler out, putting me a new one in, left me without water.
Oh dear, what a nightmare. At least you're back here with us now, Debbie.
Exactly, Joe, exactly. Now then, when we take this out, what we'll see is we've got this element that's cut out. And I said cut out, it's the decorative part. So you're just going to push all your panels out, and I'm just going to literally take a little snippet. There we go. Just, oh gosh, don't snip all the way across, Debbie. Oh, that would defeat the object.
Don't want to snip your star out.
Exactly, I don't want to be snipping the star out.
No.
So, yeah, do you know what though? Look at this. Do you know this waste? That's not waste.
No.
That's not waste. You're going to be able to use this in lots of, I mean, look how gorgeous they are. What about doing a bit of paper piecing with this as well? That'd be nice. You could do that as well. So I'm just going to literally just get rid. I'm going to poke out the waste. Like I said, not waste. So let me just get rid of. Oh, Debbie, come on.
Debbie, you are peak Debbie today, and I am here for it. Betsy says good morning from a stormy Houston. Samantha Cheney says hello everyone. Greetings from a cloudy and windy Illinois. Are Joe and Debbie giddy because of Eurovision? Asked Hannah Hicks. Cha-ching, yes, Hannah. That is definitely the reason. Who else we got? Pamela says I'm supposed to be cleaning up my crafty corner as I decided to reorganise again, but this is going to be way more fun. Of course it is. The tidying can wait for another day. Jean saying good morning, Joe and Debbie as well from Mississippi. Helen's just got a delivery. Christine Mahoney's here. So Aisha says Joey's always keeping a secret. That's another reason why I love him. Good gossip. Rebecca saying good morning as well, and Deborah saying good morning from Texas too. Joe and Mary Romero doing the worst job ever, I think. Pairing socks. I mean, I haven't got time for that. That's why I only wear very bright, colourful socks. And she's got us on the big telly, which is great. Did I say stocks or socks? I'm not sure. Stocks. I don't wear stockings, just for the record. So if that's what you're thinking, I know what you lot are like at home. You'll go down some sort of black hole in the comments. That's not the case. Terry Lee says, good morning, sassy crafters. Love that term. Good morning, sassy crafters. Beautiful sunny 100-degree day in Arizona. Made a brief mistake watching from YouTube. Hadn't a clue who those people were. Oh, she's watching the wrong thing. Also, Deborah says, oh, Joe, you do not have sealed lips. Spill it. We've spilled it now. There you go. Do we want to give you a hint? No. I think some of you did guess what we were talking about in the comments, which was wonderful. We don't like to keep it. Don't like to, tease them for too long, do we, Debbie?
No, definitely not.
Rosalind loves the papers. Just loads and loads of love in the comments, Debbie.
Right. So you can see. I mean, look how gorgeous those look on their own. Even used separately. So you could use this one as an edgeable. You could use that one as an edgeable. But when you bring them together, the magic happens, because this just really is absolutely beautiful, and I love that lovely layered look it gives. So when you put them together, and I literally, let me just use my, I'll use this one, I'll use the dotty tape pen. Again, dotty tape pen's going to be absolutely perfect for these that are intricate dies, because you're not going to get any of those glue bits poking through, which are just, that's why I wouldn't be without a dotty tape pen, Joe. You could use tacky glue decanted into one of our fine tip applicator bottles. That will work fine, because you'll be able to get into all the nooks and crannies.
What you don't want is what? I mean, I wouldn't call them this, Debbie. I know you have in the past. I've said
a glue bogey.
Glue bogies,
It
yeah,
is.
that's what
The
you don't
glue
want.
bogies, yeah, you don't want them coming through because those would look absolutely hideous and it would spoil you. It just spoils your design. And why would you want to spoil your design, Joe?
Absolutely.
You just wouldn't want to spoil that. Now I'm just going to trim off my excess piece of cardstock because I don't need that little bit. But what I've done is I've created myself a little panel. And now that's ready, and do you know as well, Joe, look at all these bits. I've got all these little pieces that I'm going to be able to use in lots of different styles of, you know, if I were cutting this out into lots of
put them in your little shaker
colours.
cards.
Exactly, you could be using it or using it as extra embellishments. So again, when you are cleaning your die as well, please don't be tempted, with it being a double-sided die, to do what you'll see. Well, I'm guilty of this, Joe. I'm absolutely guilty of this. I hold my hands up to this.
What
but
did you do?
Do not.
No, Debbie.
Do
No,
not,
Debbie,
do
no.
Not bang.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to do it.
No, Leanne would have me guts for garters.
She would.
She'd have me guts for garters. So no, we don't do that. Because it's a double-sided die. You've got two die cuts on one metal on either side. And you don't want to be doing that. I mean, it's very naughty of me anyway when I do it with normal dies because you shouldn't really do that. You should use your die cleaning brush. But there are little release hole pieces in there. Now, let me bring in my card blank and we'll make a card with this one, Joe. I'm going to have it as a floating edgeable. It's going to float on the bottom of my card.
Nice.
So I've taken a piece of cardstock. This one measures at 6 by 7 inches and I've scored it an inch in because this bit is going to connect my floating end there with my heavyweight acetate. And I've just popped a little bit of red liner tape, but you could use, you know, your glues just to seal it. And I'm going to seal it onto the bottom there. So I'm going to take off the tape. I'm going to pop that up to the top. There we go. Just line that up. Perfect. Pop that down. I've got a little piece of cardstock now. Oh, I bet, do you know, I'm trying to remember. Let me just see if I can remember which one this is from. This is the farmhouse.
Nice.
Yeah, the farmhouse, those gorgeous colours.
I feel like Nicola's in there, you know, pressing the buttons today.
She is.
I feel like she's coming from my paper pad crown. She's boom, straight in there. Farmhouse,
I know.
Debbie. I didn't even have a chance to process the question.
Yeah, she was on the ball with that one. She really was. And it's so hard. I mean, it really is difficult to choose again which side because they were both gorgeous.
They are lovely.
And I am using the opposite side just to create a little bit of a contrast there. So let's pop a little bit of glue just onto the back of this one. And again, I'm going to hang that onto the top part.
Your double-sided edgeable is going to rise like a phoenix, isn't it, on that one?
We're going to come up with that one then. Oh, you bet me to it, you little devil. You little devil.
These are all Eurovision song titles, by the way. If they feel a bit
are.
shoehorned in there.
Yeah, we've got to get them in.
I mean, I
somehow.
never thought I'd get Diggy Loo, Diggy Lay,
Do you know, I was trying to
Hard
think-
Rock, or
I was-
Hard Rock Hallelujah into one of our shows. But we did it, Debbie, we did it.
Well, have you done Rise Like a Phoenix? Because I need to rise like a phoenix. Have you done that one?
I just did it then.
Oh, no, I'm not listening. I'm trying to think of all songs. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm losing it, Erin. Erin, I'm losing. I'm never going to win against our Joe. Never in a million years. Now, my edgeable piece is going to float onto the bottom of my acetate. So I'm just going to make sure that's nice and flat. I'm using the bottom edge of my previous card blank underneath to give me the to get that perfect line at the bottom. And then all I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm literally adding a sentiment. Now I've taken a sentiment from one of our little stamps then. I'm trying to think of which one this is. Is this from my farmhouse? Do you know what? It could well be. I'll have to. Oh no, it's not. It's from Year of Craft. It's from Year of Craft. So I'm just popping that on, and this is one of our nesting dies. Just going to pop that floating on top there, and then I'm going to finish that off with a little diddy bow just onto there. Let's pop that on. And then it just needs a couple of little gems. Oh, and that'd look lovely. Do you know, popping little gems in the middle of your pretty florals? That would look lovely.
This matches mine and Craig's outfits from yesterday. Did you see us looking lovely in lemon yesterday?
You look beautiful yesterday, the pair of you.
We were like it was like our new album was dropping, wasn't it? New Future.
That's exactly. And if anybody's checked out our lovely Joe's Instagram post where we did this dance with the...
I've got me shiny shirts arrived, isn't
yes,
it,
it has. You've got your foil press shirt, haven't you, Joe?
I have indeed. Pop over to my Instagram, Joe Remblance CC, and you'll be able to go and see our stories of us I'd say messing about, but creating content backstage, Debbie, is the word, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And there you go. Another little demo, just ticked and done. We're using the edgeable, but on the bottom of a card rather than on the top of a card, just by cutting it out into a panel. Absolutely beautiful. And again, it creates that lovely illusion that it's actually floating onto the bottom of your card, which I just think is absolutely fabulous. So there we go. That is another way you can use them. And like Joe's already said, think of all your different styles of cards that you can create and then apply your edgeables to it, and every single one will look equally as fabulous as the next.
It will. You're going to fly on the wings of love when you've got this collection, Debbie. Let me go back through them again for you that you're getting in here. So you've got diamond lattice, which is this one just here. Now, let me just double check, because I mean, it takes me a minute to get my head around how great this deal is, because $12.99 or $14.99 each is what they should be. You're getting 8 in this collection, so you do the math. I mean, it is a great saving over 55%. This one here is the fleur de lis. I mean, look, love, shine a light. Look at those beautiful hearts that you've got there on that one. Then you've got the stars. This one, some might say, is made of stars. Then this one here is your garden border. Then you've got the lily border just there. The schmetterlings, which we love, those gorgeous dancing butterflies. And then you've got the pretty florals there too. £42, $48. Use your Club Inspired discount as well. You are saving a small fortune right there. Right, I've also got some extra items to share with you. We are going to look at the large die and stamp folder, and also freebie frenzy, you get 2 packs of magnetic panels in here as well. That gives you 6 of these magnetic panels. Now, your dies, they're going to last you forever. They are, as long as you look after them. That's the deal. We'll make great dies that are going to last you forever. You just need to store them nicely. And this really is the perfect way to store your dies. Now, what I've got here, you see, these are the magnetic panels. What you've also got here, these are acrylic panels. You can buy those to go in here as well. Each one of these binders will hold 12 sheets, which is fantastic. So you're going to be able to get loads in here. Store them by occasion if you want to. Maybe all your Christmas ones on one sheet, or your birthday ones on another. Maybe you want to store them by collection, by die styles. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. Make sure you grab them though while you've got that 20% saving. What I would say is don't think twice, because 60% of the stock has gone there. Right, now we're going to move on to the double-sided plates, because obviously if you're going for the double-sided dies, double-dyed, there you go, done, boom. Double-sided die plates. I'm going to share with you, you will need to use the double-sided die plates. Now, the large ones will work for you through your OG original Gemini, or they will also work through your Pro as well. So it's up to you how you want to use them. That's completely up to you. So this way through your OG, original Gemini, on their side, they will go through your Pro. The other great thing, freebie frenzy, you're gonna get the plate storage bag in there as well, which is absolutely awesome. If you wanna go for the smaller ones, these are the Gemini Junior plates. So this way, through your Gemini, or this way, through your OG original Gemini. So again, you've got options, and you've got the plate storage bag there for you as well. Voila. So make sure you grab those too. Don't forget though, there is so much coming up for you for the rest of today here on Crafty TV, and also into tomorrow. So should we tease you as to what is coming up here on Crafty TV? It's always a jam-packed schedule. So a little bit later today, myself and Debbie will be back. And of course, we will be back with Creative Cravings, which is going to be fantastic. That'll be at 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. if you are across on the East Coast. Now, what I also need to tell you about this is you've got the most incredible hero tool. Out of the sky like a star, like a hero. That's the tool we've got on the show for you tonight, Debbie. And what it is, it's the MIDI with a discount, and then you get the bag included as well. Then of course tomorrow what we're going to do is then we'll be back with Wake Up Call. Do Do you know what, Debbie? I know you feel the same as me. Wake Up Call has become my favourite show.
Yes.
I love it. I absolutely love it. But I won't be here tomorrow. Ben will be here for it tomorrow. And also, Debbie, are you here for it on Friday? Are you presenting it on Friday?
I am. I'm going to present it on Friday. I'm really excited. I can't wait.
And I know
I absolutely love the Wake Up Call.
I know you love pizza as well, don't you? So I know it's pizza on Friday.
It is pizza on Friday, yes. You're not
You
gonna
love
make
it,
me tell
don't you?
You're not going to make me tell you.
You love pizza, don't you?
Oh.
There you go. Tells you all you need to know. So Pizza Friday with Debbie and Ben. Looking forward to that. But tomorrow will be a jam-packed start to your day as well. I tell you what. Do you know what I'd like to do, if that's all right? We're going to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets. So a lot of you have got a lot of things in there. Understandably so, with such great deals on the show. What I love here at Crafters TV is we give you lots of different options when it comes to how we ship the products out to you. And Ben's going to take you through that.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Absolutely. Make sure you join the best club in craft. Kate says Debbie is so giddy. Come on, Joe, tell us. It's Eurovision. That's why we're giddy. And maybe we'll have a little brief chat about it in the second hour. What do you think, Erin?
We've got to ask a nice.
Erin's Erin's like, I just don't think. I mean, the train's left the station as far as Erin's concluded. So. Sarah's Creations says, good morning from Ohio. Sarah's Creations. Monkey Head Bonker said, does the surprise have anything to do with the 2 p.m. Eastern HSN show with Sarah and Adam? It doesn't, but thank you for reminding us, Monkey Head Bonkers. Is that today, Erin?
Is that today?
Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's 2 p.m. Eastern, that shall be 2 p.m. Eastern. 4 Holidays says, good morning from Florida. Love that card. Samantha Cheney is saying this is very pretty. The samples are all gorgeous. Who else we got? I've got so many comments today. You guys are literally having the best time in the comments, which pleases me. Stephen Lee's just got his Gemini Go bundle with Hunky Dory gift bag dies. It's amazing. Monkey Head Bonkers have just gone back to our Monday Makers show and watched all the show back with all the Celine Dion references in it. And now we're treating it to all these Eurovision references. I mean, we just spoil you, don't we, here at Crafters TV? Jill, you're going to end up... no, Jill's not. Debbie, you're going to end up in the law court of Leanne if you keep tapping those dies, says Jill. Sandra says, Debbie, Leanne will be after you. You just tap that die. Alice loves Debbie. She's so funny. Emma's watching us as well. Yeah, loads of you commenting away. No real questions. If you've got any questions that you'd like to ask Debbie, I'm more than happy to take them and fire them over that way for her. Also, what I would say, Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion on YouTube, make sure you subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube. What I would also say is email us some pictures. We'd love to see your edgeable designs. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Okay, anyway, right, let's move on. Peekaboo is these ones just here. Now, these are awesome. These are great because they're kind of like an edgeable, but they're like with a cute character. Edgeables, cute characters. Hello, ring ring, yes please. So you've got perfect there on that one with the cat. You can interchange all the animals with all of the words, which is fantastic. There's your little woof woof doggo in there. I'm not going to do the noises for all of them, don't worry. There's the elephant. Then you've got the bear. What noise does a bear make? I think it's just eating, isn't it? Yeah. Then you've got a giraffe. That's also just eating.
They're so silent, aren't they?
Yeah, don't do anything. And then you've got a bunny, also just eating. Turns out, just do eating noises for every single animal ever and you've nailed it. $38.94 if you want to go for these. You've got 83 elements in there. Fair to say, Debbie, do you think you would end up using the stamps separately to the dies if you wanted to? Yeah. And you've got loads of sentiments too, don't you?
Loads of sentiments, lots of cute characters, and the thing about the character is that it's absolutely fabulous in the design that we've created. So I've chosen the giraffe because I love the giraffe. He is the cutest little thing. It's called the Peekaboo Giraffe, and again you've got the front element of him and then the back part of him too, which I just think is so super cute. You've got your this is your die that creates the wild, and I love this because the sentiments on here, you can have a wild birthday.
You could pop wild and then have wild dances under it, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. There's loads of different ways you can use these. You could go, let's have a think. Have a wild birthday, wild about you, wild thing. I love that one. That's a good one.
You make my heart sing.
I know, I'm just thinking there. Let's have a think. I'm one wild friend. Wait a minute. No, that don't make sense, does it? No, that don't make sense.
You could just have, why don't you just have wild one?
Yes, wild one, yes.
Because as shows go, this is a wild one, I'd say, this show, Debbie.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm trying to think of all the others, but this is the lovely thing about these sets. This is just one set. So there's lovely ways that you can use it, Joe. Sometimes I do wonder about myself. But these are really, really cute. And the element of this is so super, super cute. And I think what I'll show you first is I use the dies. So I've got the two elements of the dies. This lovely die that we've created here gives you that peekaboo element. So I'm just going to turn that around for a second so you can see it, because the stamp itself, you can see it fits perfectly on the front one. And then you've got the back part where you just use the top bit. And the element there is that the bottom bit hasn't got the die cut because he's peeking through something, which is what I love about this. Now, I am using the window arches with these. So these are being designed to work really well with them. So you could be doing this as well. Now, do we have those on the show, producer Erin? I need to check that one with you. But if not, they will be on the website. But they do work perfectly with there as well. And again, literally, you can literally just pop those together.
Shut the front door. You get the arches in the bundle.
Really?
Whoop, whoop, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, Joe.
Do you know what I would like to know, Debbie? Out of all of the different styles and designs of edgeables that we do, I would like to know, what is your favourite edgeable? It could be range of edgeables that you've ever used. It could be a specific, like, one edgeable die. But I'd like to know in the comments what is your favourite one. Also, if you own lots of them, how many have you got? Because I bet people have got hundreds of them, Debbie.
Yes, well, I've got a fair few myself. I have got a fair few myself. I'm not going to lie. I love edgeables. It's a difficult one, that one though, Joe. I wouldn't even know where to say which is my favourite. But what I'm doing is, and if you're wondering why I'm doing mine separate, you can do this in 2 parts. I wanted to show you that you don't have to try and cram it all in one go. I'm going to show you that you can take it separately. So I've got my wild there, and then I've got my giraffe, and then we'll do the stamping afterwards. I prefer this method. I think it's easier for me once I've got my design where I want it, then to stamp the image into it. So I'm just going to run that through my card, and this is, again, an element of an edgeable, because you can create that on the edge character, so to speak, peeking through whatever aperture, whether it be boxes. You could use multiple characters on there. Honestly, they're just fabulous.
Oh, Anne Wild.
Oh yes.
Her name's Anne Wild, Debbie.
Oh.
What card are you making, Debbie?
Wild.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello. Sorry, didn't think you were quite getting it. I thought I'd gone over your head there for a minute.
No, I didn't get it at first. I'm not going to lie.
Anne Wild says Wild is my surname. I get wild by name and wild by nature. And then she's done a woo face as well, which I love. That's too much. It really is. Monkey Head Bonkers says, I think, and this is, I'm gonna read it out verbatim as to what she said. I think I paid good money to hear the comments in the earbuds from the Peanut Gallery. I don't know why it's called a peanut gallery.
Why is it called a peanut
gallery?
gallery?
Is that a tie? No, we don't. What's a peanut gallery, Erin? What is? Oh, the people in the back in the peanut gallery. I think it's probably do you know what I think it comes from? Probably a theatrical term for like the people in the back in the cheap seats eating peanuts, not sipping on things. I reckon if we.
Are you sat nibbling peanuts, Erin and Nicola? With the back there?
I'd love to. I think maybe Erin will look into it and let us know the origins of the word. She's sending it to us right now. I mean, she is on it, isn't she? I haven't had any alcohol in years, unless you count a spoonful of shop-bought sherry trifle, which I think may have been threatened by a sherry bottle. Alcohol is free. Anyway, so. Do you want to know what a peanut gallery was, Debbie?
Yes, please.
I was absolutely kind of right. Well, I was right. A peanut gallery was, in the days of vaudeville, a nickname for the cheapest and ostensibly rowdiest seats in the theatre, the occupants of which were often known to heckle the performers. Phrases such as, no comments from the peanut gallery, or quiet in the peanut gallery would often be heard from the stage. I mean, it's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate.
Oh dear, I can't believe you got that right, Joe. That's amazing. Now then, let me just bring the peanut gallery. I've just got visions of them two in there now, heckling with a peanut.
Munching on a bag of dry roasted.
Heckling away there. But I just want to show you now, when you bring that all together, and I deliberately did it in 2 stages. Normally I'm like a bull in a china shop, and I literally just go straight in and pop it all in one go. But I want to show you that you don't have to do that, and you can take it into stages where you do your 2 little bits separately. Now, the fun there is then we're going to do a little bit of stamping as well. What have I done with my little stamp? Do you know? We're doing so well. Hang on a minute, don't matter. I shall be fine. We'll just have to improvise a little bit here.
Do you want mine?
Me go back down. No, because I've lost my little head. I had him already. I had him stamped up and everything, and I don't know what I've done with him, Joe. I'm just having a little peek round.
Who knows what's happened there? Anyway, who is this one? I just had a comment that I wanted to read. Monkey Head Bonker says, yeah, you guys are too much. Are you sure you haven't been slipping or sipping on adult beverages beforehand? It's all just coffee. We are very well caffeinated, myself and Debbie, today. Mary Pat loves the Peekaboo collection. I have them all now. The giraffe was the first one I had to have. And oh, what a funny journey that was. Monkey Head Bonker says, OMG, I have so many and may have not even used them all yet. I have words, double-sided flowers, balloons and strawberries. That's amazing. Stacey said, it's hard to pick a favourite. I love my edgeables. They can be used in so many ways. Lots of people talking about the peanut gallery. Yeah, sat in the top banisters. Nee says the peanut gallery is using that Charlie Brown thingy.
Charlie, what's it?
I don't know. Stacey says, I don't know what Charlie Brown, no. Snoopy. Oh, the little... I can't believe Joe and Debbie have never heard that term, peanut gallery. Stacey Hint says, hard to pick a favourites. They can be used in so many different ways. The other thing is, Debbie, this 2-hour masterclass here for us now. There must be 8 to 10 masterclasses on edgeable dyes over on our website.
There's
So
loads,
you've got so much inspiration, haven't you, over there on the website?
Absolutely, tons and tons of inspiration on Crafters TV, and also, it is so cute.
He is adorable.
It really is cute. What I love about it though is that you've got the element where he's got that peekaboo element where you just stamp him up on the other side as well. On Crafters TV there'll be loads, and on YouTube as well, so you'll be able to find lots of inspiration from there. And then simply you're going to stamp that into, this is why I find it a little bit easier doing it this way around, Joe, than trying to do the die cutting afterwards. But the lovely cute, look how cute he is. He is so cute. I love giraffes. Honestly, Joe, it's the one animal I will not go to a zoo and not see, because I absolutely love them. Now, I'm just going to bring in I want a little bit of blotting paper.
That noise, sorry Debbie, was I have to share. That was me trying to get up off the floor.
What were you doing on the floor, Joe?
Well, I had to go bend down to get my paper pads. I have started my marathon training this week, and honestly, I can barely lift and lower myself. I could hardly get in the car this morning. It was so bad. I had to hang on to the window screen and lower myself in. And then when I got here, I kind of just rolled out. It was quite a sight, honestly. And that was a genuine groan of me getting up from the floor. So I apologise if you heard that at home.
That's me every morning, Joe. And you see, I take my hat off to your marathon training. My goodness.
It's a hard start though, Debbie. It really is. I know.
Honestly, I do take my hat off to you. I think it's fantastic what you're doing. I just don't want to participate, thank you.
I was getting
asking me to come and join you on a run.
I was getting Snoopy and Sooty confused.
How can you get them confused?
Sooty is a little hand puppet. And who was he with Bodger and Badger or something like that? Or am I getting my two? Sooty and Sweet, that's it, yes.
Can I share a little secret?
Yeah.
Because my maiden name is Subtle. I've never gone back to it.
Subtle?
Subtle, yeah.
Oh, that's
Subtle.
ironic.
Hey! Yes, Subtle is my name. And at school, I was nicknamed Sooty. My dad's actually still got his nickname Sooty now.
Really?
Still to this day. Yeah. That's you. Well, I am a little bit subtle as a sledgehammer. That's what my dad used to say. I'm not.
Monkeyhead Bonkers says, I need some of Joe's energy today. I'm super tired. Be careful what you wish for, is all I'd say. Ella says, all the peekaboo dyes are so cute. I especially love the hippo and the giraffe. And the elephant's cute too. Do you know what you could do? If some children are obsessed, aren't they? Dan Bancroft from Create and Craft, Debbie.
Yes.
Lots of our UK viewers will know him. His little boy, they're coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm so excited. Obsessed with animals. So imagine making all of these up on a little card and giving to them. Because I'm guessing, Debbie, if you wanted to, rather than cutting in the word, could you just cut all of the animals all peeking over the same window?
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and I love that idea, Joe. I think that's a fabulous idea. Now, when I pop this, what I've just done here, Joe, is I've just run this through again. I'd actually popped it through my Xyron, but I run it through onto a piece of textured cardstock and then just snipped them out, because it just makes it pop that little bit more. And when you pop, I'm going to pop a little bit of colour just behind the back, but the element there is that you've got that lovely peekaboo feature, which I just adore, honestly. So let's get that popped onto there as well. So let's just give that a little placement over there. And then when we've done, that just gives it that little pop of colour. But again, really fabulous. And then all I would do now, Joe, is literally pop on my... Debbie's just realised I popped it on my wrong one.
Monkeyhead Bonkers has said, OMG, that kind of story is awful. Joe, be grateful you don't have to sit on a toilet lots of times a day. What? I'm unsure. I go to the toilet just like everyone else. Mary Pat says, Joe, it's quite a workout preparing for a marathon. Good for you. It is. And it'll be great when it happens, Debbie, and I've raised lots of money for charity, and it'll be lovely.
When's your marathon run then,
So
Joe?
on my actual birthday.
You are running
on the 26th,
a marathon?
I'm going to do 26 miles on the 26th of September, yes, in Berlin. I ran it for my 30th birthday to prove to myself I wasn't old, so I'm doing it for my 35th birthday. But I feel like I'm setting a dangerous precedent, because that means I'm going to have to do it every 5 years now. So I'll give you more details about that. I'll bore you with that a bit later in the summer.
I still think you're a brave man, but I actually think it's a great cause that you're doing it for.
Absolutely.
So, absolutely. Oh, I've just ended up sticking glue. Oh, do you know when you feel like a demo is just about to go pear-shaped? I've got glue on the back of my card now, so I'm going to have to be extra careful.
Okay.
And then we just simply, I'm just going to pop that across there. I'm going to have to trim a little bit off though, because I've realised I've got it on the wrong place. However, not to worry, let me just get my little trimmer. Where's my trimmer gone, Joe? Just give me what are you doing? What have you done? Joe, what have you done? What have you done?
Have you got, I'm not sure if you're able to see it, but
I heard it.
I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Basically, I just moved something and then, oh no.
Oh no,
oh no,
oh no.
Oh no, 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 no. I've basically just knocked the whole display of these completely over. Whilst Debbie is finishing off, we'll show it to you. Look at that.
Oh, bless you.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 I love. No need to pan out, Nicola. No need to pan out. Let's just come back. Pretend it never happened.
Oh, Joe, what you like? What
am I
you like?
Right. Let me run back through the options for the peekaboo. Gosh knows what we're going to be like at 7 o'clock tonight, Debbie.
Oh,
I think the 7 o'clock show could get cancelled at this rate. It won't. It won't be. Don't worry. It won't be. Now, let me show you what you're getting in here. Let's just take it down a notch, because I'm on the verge of a nosebleed. So, peekaboo cat is the first one that you've got in here. You've also got the dog. Now, remember, you can use the animals on their own. You can use the words on their own. You can also use all the sentiments individually if you want to. Bears, I love the bear one. I know a few friends of mine that I could give that to. You've also got wild there as well. And you've got bunny there as well. £38.94, £54.58 if you want to get your hands on those. Do you want to have a look at some paper pads? I think we should have a look at some.
Have you not seen the finished article? What are you like? Are you getting carried away with yourself?
Should I rebuild that? I think I should. I'm going to go and rebuild that. All right.
Right, Joe, I'm just finishing off my little touches here. I'm just adding a few little gems. I had to rejig my little thing on there, but I've just added one of the sentiments. And literally now, on your birthday, go wild. And you can see the lovely element there when you just flick him over, and I'll just show you, because again, literally, you've got that lovely element. I mean, just look how cute he is. He's just so cute, his little bum there. But how fabulous are they? Now, literally, there you go, there we are. These are really, really cute. You've got that lovely peekaboo element. Use your window arches as well to create something a little bit different as well. But again, such a lovely concept. Super, super cute at a fabulous price as well. Oh, Joe, that's amazing price. My goodness. But that is absolutely everything that you can do with these. These are
amazing. Yeah, I mean, I'm enthralled. I can't take my eyes off of it, Debbie. I think it's wonderful. I did a peekaboo for my grandson's first birthday, says Sandra. Nee says that's a lovely card. Sally Bond says, what charity are you going to run for? Joe, I'm going to run for the Albert Kennedy Trust, which supports LGBT homeless youth charity. So I will give you loads of details about that later. Joe, I did not want, this is Monkey Head Bonkers is back in the room again. I mean, I feel like Monkey Head Bonkers is, I'm getting why you've chosen that as your username at the moment. We have a lot of fun with Monkey Head Bonkers. Says, Joe, I did not want to get to a description, but as a guy, you get to stand most of the time, and as a girl, I don't. That was not the words. The word squatting was used, but I'm not going to read it out. Monkey Head Bonkers also says, I've only done a half marathon. I don't think I could ever do the 26.2. I think you could. I believe in you, Monkey Head Bonkers. Susie says, oh, Joe, on the verge of a nosebleed. What are you like? Monkey Head Bonkers, I think the Peanut Gallery adding some thoughts and I'm making them laugh extra hard. No, that doesn't happen. Maybe Nicola. Anyway, get it? Got it? Good.
Oh, I thought you could hear that bit.
This is getting got it good. It is, of course, some amazing paper pads. In here, you're going to get the best of British paper pad, one of our all-time most popular pads, that one. You've also got the Farmhouse collection in here for you as well, one of our most recent Nature's Garden. And Paws Activity from Nitwits, which is awesome, $34.98 or $41.93. It's a buy two, get one free, because remember, it's all part of our freebie frenzy event that ends today. It basically ends at midnight wherever you are. So if you've been stocking up, I don't know what Debbie's chuckling about. If you've been stocking up, want to stock up, you've only got until the end of today. And also remember that we've added new deals every day. So if you haven't checked it for a few days, definitely get over there and take advantage of that. Right, speaking of freebie frenzy, we've got some amazing pads for you on the show. So we're going to start off with caring forks. Now in this particular collection, what you're going to get is you're going to get the 6x6 page, which is this one just here, which is awesome. So in here you've got 106 pieces, because what you've got is all your sheets, but then you've also got these beautiful little die cut toppers. Pop them out, put them on a card, or even actually, do you know what, a little hole punch through there. What a beautiful tag, ready to go in no time. Then the vellum. Can I tell you guys, this smells amazing. I'm not going to sniff it right now, but it smells incredible. The other thing that I love about this one is the first one that we've given you plain vellums in. Now, whilst pattern vellums are great, plains, they just add that, I feel like it's an air of mystery they add to your projects. I absolutely love it. You do, of course, have delicious patterned ones in there as well. Really lovely heavy grade, and it's got a great opacity to it as well. And what's nice is they've colour matched the plains with all of the patterns, which is fantastic. So you can get those two together, $24.99, $29.95. So you get the paper pad for free when you buy the vellum. Now, the second one I've got for you here, this is a 6x6 and a 12x12 vellum pad. There we go. So you're going to get it in the 6x6, lots of very beautiful, pretty designs in here. And then you get 24, so you get 24 in the smaller one and then 24 in the larger one. Look at those. Now that is a statement floral, if ever I saw one. So you're getting the 6x Schmetterlings. Look at those. You're getting the 6x6 totally free of charge, which is awesome. Really, really gorgeous. Now, next up, we're going to go to the vintage diary. I absolutely love this. Now in here, you are going to get the vellums. Oh, what's happened? Oh, it's not a vellum pad, is it? It's a wallet of vellum. I always forget this, but you've got, I know, I tried, you can't flick that, honestly. What I've got in here is, these are just good. They're like distressed vintage. They remind me of like distressed vintage mirrors almost. They are just great. There's so much snippability on these too, because you look at something like that, you can snip this bit out, you snip the teacup out, the script, you've got the lattice here, all of this element here. They're going to go such a long way, these. So you're going to get those vellums. I'll put those back together in a moment. Let me just move those out of the way. And then what you're also going to get is you're going to get 24 sheets of the cardstock. Now the cardstock's great because it's 250 GSM and it's shiny. Look at the luster on that. It is absolutely beautiful. Lovely tones in the browns, that wonderful purple, and you've got that wonderful cream in there as well. $14.99. I know, what a brilliant deal to get the papers, the cardstock and the vellum. You get the card for free, which is just incredible. What I've then got here is I've got another vellum pad, this time from the Woodland Friends. You get vellums here, but look at these lovely big die cut toppers that you've got in here, which is great. All of those lovely vellums, which are going to work, they're going to work beautifully with your Woodland Friends, but they're also going to work beautifully away from your Woodland Friends as well. Swirls, as Craig calls these, if you saw the earlier show. So you've got those in there, squirrels. And then you've got here your textured cardstock, 36 sheets. It's a really good weight, this one. It's like 230 GSM, so a really nice all-round weight for die cutting, constructing, scoring, embossing. And I believe you get, this is the element that you're getting totally free of charge in there. All part of our Freebie Frenzy event. Don't miss out on it because the Freebie Frenzy deals, they end today. So they end at midnight today, wherever you are. Right, we are going to move on to the edgeables. Now, let me just make sure I've got the right ones. Here they are, down hither. Here we are. Right, these are great. These were so popular when we launched these. Now, what you've got in here is you've got the hearts, you've also got the gorgeous cupcakes, and the Schmetterlings as well, which is the butterfly breeze. All three of those in there. £15?
£15?
Are you pulling my leg?
Yeah.
That's an amazing deal. It really, really is. Also, if you're a platinum member, £12. I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it, at that price? It really is. Debbie, these are gorgeous. I love the fact that they are simple, but in the most sort of awesome kind of way. If you want something that's not too fussy, quite straightforward, but it's going to make something stunning, these are that, aren't they?
They are. And you asked the question earlier about your favourite, your favourite edgeables. I'm not sure if anybody commented, but these actually were one of my favourite for many reasons. I launched these down at Create and Craft, and it was my most popular show to date. They sold out before I'd even finished that first show. Absolutely exquisite dies that do, again, it's that functional way that they can be used, the versatile way that it can be used, because there's so many things you can do with an edgeable die. They're incredible designs, and that is by far the best price I have ever seen for 3 of these dies. That is amazing. That works out at £5 each die. And this is before you even take off your club discount. So you take your club discount off, it goes down even less than that. That's an incredible price. Now, they work the same way. So I'm just going to show you just for a second before I actually start with a demo. But the same way that all of our edgeables work is that this part here doesn't have an outside cutting edge. It's the bit that stays connected to your cardstock. The edgeable part starts because this little notch here as the cutting line all the way around, and I'm using the butterfly breeze for this one, but all the way around to the top and then stops at this little notch as well. This is the bit that you're going to line up onto an edgeable card. Now we are going to do a stepper card with this one. So I've taken a piece of white stamping card. This measures at 9.5 inches in length by 6.5, and just cut it out, normal white stamping card or whatever cardstock it is that you want to use, and then you're going to pop, rather than score, we're not going to do any scoring, we're going to do a couple of pencil lines, and the pencil lines I've marked at 3.25 inches and 8 inches, and just put a pencil mark top to bottom to create where I'm going to create my edgeable feel. Now, with those notches, when you turn it over, they're quite visible, Joe, because you've got it on either end. And that's the bit that I'm going to line up on my line. So I'm going to pop that on using my pencil line. I think I might have rubbed it out beforehand. Let me just pop that back on there.
You're just doing it by eye now?
Well, yes. Now then, what have I done with my low-tack tape? Oh, I've been so tidy. Let me just...
Monkey Head Bonkers has got back to us, Debbie.
Oh, yes.
She's come back to us. She said, I feel like this is probably one of the funniest shows I've ever seen, firstly. She also says, I feel like I need to clear something up. I love non-human primates, Monkey Head, and my name is Bonk, so my friend called me Bonkers. I love it. It's a great way to come up with a name. Catherine says as well, her husband did the San Diego Rock and Roll Marathon. I got him through all the training by reverse psychology, saying, you'll never do it. I knew he'd have to prove me wrong. There you go. Now that's love, isn't it, Debbie?
That is
true love.
That is true love, absolutely. I love that. I love that name, Bonk. I think that's right funny. Is that a surname? What's the first name?
I don't know. I don't think it's Monkey Head.
Well, it's not Monkey. I'd be very surprised if it was Monkey Head, Joe. We need to know. Right, Monkey Head Bonk, we need to know your first name. I feel like we need to know
Maybe we just call her Mrs. Bonk.
Mrs. Bonk, yes.
Yeah,
well,
Mrs. Bonk.
She could be a Ms. Or
could be Ms. Bonk.
She could be a Ms. Bonk, yes, yes, absolutely.
Madame Bonk.
Madame.
You never know.
Right. Back to the demo, Joe. Back to the demo. Do let us know, though, what your first name is. I like to get to know people on a first name basis. Right, so all I'm doing is I've placed it on a low-tack tape, and it's going to go through my Gemini now. So I'm going to run that through, and it literally couldn't be any easier, Joe. I mean, as you know, with all of our dies, the dies do all the hard work for you. We do all the working out. You just have to decide what kind of card style you want to pop this onto. Now, I'm just going to lift this off for a second. And before I poke all my little bits out, I'm going to repeat it. Oh, I'm going to get it.
Tammy's just said, you can smell it, Joe, as long as you don't tear it. I think she's referring to the vellum. I've been known I've torn paper many times before, and I get really told off, Debbie, and same with the vellum. Smell it, don't tear it. There's a life lesson. Laura says, is it weird that shimmery, coppery brown paper from the diary or the Woodland Friends makes me want a helmet in that colour for my Vespa? And then she puts, singing in angel voices at the end as well. I just feel like, Susie T's, bless her, she's trying to keep up. She says, Joe, you're just talking too fast today. I think it's all the excitement, Susie T. I am sorry. I hope you can keep up. Can anyone tell me which paper pad the teacup paper came out of?
Yes, it's the Best of British.
Best of British, there you are.
Did you hear Nicola again? She is on fire.
I know. I feel like, I'll go in there and push the buttons. Nicola can come out here at this rate, I think, honestly. Oh, she's putting me to shame in there.
That's amazing.
It's this week's Get It, Got It Good as well. So you get the Best of British, the Nitwits pad, and you also get the Farmhouse. Well, details on the bottom of your screen. That's beautiful, Debbie.
Well, that's the first bit cut out because I'm just going to use that now. I mean, I would personally use my scoring board to just create those little notches at the end to fold that over. However, I haven't finished yet, Joe, because I want to pop another one in for my smaller stepper. So I'm taking the die again, and on this second line, I'm going to do exactly the same, where I am placing those notches onto either line, and I'm going to hold it down with some low tack tape again, and then run that through. And that will create your stepper card. Really, really easy, really simple. And the best thing I can advise you when you're doing this with an edgeable is, if you don't score your cardstock beforehand, do it afterwards. It's just a little top tip, but it makes it a little bit easier using them, so to speak.
Mrs. Bonk has got back to us.
Has she got back to us?
Yeah, she has. She's let me know her name, but she's also she spelled it out for me. So it's Corinna Bonk. Corinna Bonk.
What
there
a
you are.
beautiful
Corinna.
name.
Her dad was 100% German, she says.
Beautiful name.
Alles klar.
That is a beautiful name. I love that.
It is a great name.
Thank you. Yeah, that's lovely. Now I feel like she's a proper person. Now we don't know her. Is it a pseudonym they call it?
Pseudonym. Yeah, an alias.
Yeah. An alias. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to. I like to know people's names. I think it's more personable, isn't it, when you know.
Absolutely.
The names? Although I do love some of those names that you see on on YouTube, so they're so funny. They do make me chuckle.
Do they?
Have you seen some names on there?
No, I mean, I was. So the thing is, what happened, Debbie, was for a while when I first started, I used to look at the feeds, YouTube and Facebook, and I used to get myself in trouble because I just read out stuff I wasn't meant to. So now there's like a layer of protection between me and social media. Our social media superstars, I think it's Rachel, no, it's Christina, I believe, is on today. It is Christina. And she sends me the ones that I'm allowed to read out.
Right.
Otherwise, I read things out that I really shouldn't be reading out and I get myself in a lot of trouble. True story. Actually happened.
So you have somebody who tells you what you can read then. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
That's
I need filtering, that's what it is. Susie T says, why are you so excited today, Joe? What is going on in your world? Well, Debbie, it's Eurovision, isn't it?
It is.
And Eurovision is this song contest that me and Debbie go absolutely mad for every year.
Yes. Absolutely, and I am one of those people. I've never been ashamed to admit that I love Eurovision. I absolutely do love our Eurovision Song Contest. And I say our Eurovision Song Contest, it's a global event. It is. Absolutely.
Erin's really concerned. She says, how many weeks does this go on for? You'll be pleased to know, Erin, it's just this week. So it was basically a song contest that was started after the Second World War. 8 countries took part in a bid to unite Europe back together again after the Second World War.
And it started just with 7 countries,
7 countries. Sorry, I just said 8. You just out-Eurovisioned me there. I'm
Sorry.
not happy. I'll be off.
Yeah, so it started with 7 countries.
7 countries. Was it Luxembourg won?
Yeah.
Lys Assas was the first ever winner.
Oh,
Lisa Sass.
You got me on that one.
Sass. And,
you got me on that one, Joe. You
now,
got me on
67 years later, the contest is still going. It's one of the biggest TV events in the entire world. It's watched by 180 million people live, which is really exciting. We have a semi-final on Tuesday, another one on Thursday, and also on Saturday. But it's really exciting because it's a really great chance for all of these small countries, isn't it, to showcase their ethnic backgrounds, which is why it's really good fun. It's a good spirit of togetherness and inclusion, and it's just a bit of a love fest, really. That's why we love it. But also, you should know that next year, you guys in America are getting Eurovision, the Great American Song Contest, and it's going to be exactly the same as what we have here, but with all the states and territories of the USA competing. I believe it's going to be on NBC, so we're going to be on one of the big networks. It's going to be exciting, Debbie.
So exciting! It really, really is, Joe. Now, while we were busy talking Eurovision, and I mean, I did get it. I got giddy the minute I walked through the door. You were all giddy, weren't you, Joe? I'd been listening to Eurovision hits of the past. On my way up here, driving in, there was a top 50 compiled UK list over on Radio 2, and I've been listening to that. Only got to number 21 though. I've got the rest at 21 to number 1 to get to. So it just put me in such a good Eurovision mood that I was so giddy when I come in. And then obviously we were doing...
Go over to, after the show, pop over to my Instagram, Joe Remblance CC. You'll see a little Eurovision-inspired
She's amazing. If she
Instagram
don't come in
we've been
top 3,
doing.
Joe, if she don't come in top 3, I'll be amazed.
Absolutely.
Right.
Anyway, back to you, Debbie.
No, it's all right, Joe, because see, we're getting so giddy. And all I did was I placed another score line just above there, and this creates now that lovely feature. And I'm just going to show it there for a second, this way around, so you can see it, where you've got your stepper card, and
nice.
It really is fabulous. There we go. That creates that lovely stepper. And all we're going to do now is I've literally chosen a couple of my favourite colours on here, fuchsia and lemon tonic, and that's all it is. And I've done a little bit of a faux bleach background to it, just by splashing water on, and then just touched it up just round the edge.
Nicholas just went, as you managed to say it properly, well done. It's that kind of show, isn't it? It really is.
And I've just touched it up with a touch of black around the edges as well. So I'm just going to stick that onto the back panel, and that there just creates a lovely little feature. A little backdrop, sorry, to the card, and then I've got a little tiny strip here with the same colour just onto the front as well. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue just onto there. I've done a few die cutting of my favourite butterflies ever, so you can see my little butterflies. I take them around everywhere with me. However, there's nothing to stop you from running your die through again and having matching butterflies from here, because you've got the snippability factor. And I love that idea behind there too. So I'm just going to pop that down onto that part.
Monkey Head Bonkers has been back in touch again, and the plot thickens, Debbie.
Come on then.
I mean, this is the best. This has been a saga. We'll chronicle this in the Sunday Times, but this is the best bit. She says, "My last name is another story. I'm engaged, so I'm ready to get rid of Bonk." She's not going to be Bonk for much longer.
Oh, bless her. I can imagine it's been, I bet it's been one of those names that sometimes,
Yeah, she says she was teased a lot, didn't really enjoy the name growing up. Now she's 42 though, and she really likes it.
Of course, it's a gorgeous name.
It is a lovely name.
It's absolutely a gorgeous name. It's a really beautiful name. Never be ashamed of your name, that's what I say. Right, so I'm going to just pop my little butterflies that I've die cut, and they're going to float literally, let's pop one on that side, one on that side. And then all I'm going to do is just add, let's have them go in different ways. You can go inwards as well. All I'm going to do now, Joe, have I got that all right? To stick that on the right place. It's just add a couple of little gems, little sparkly gems again. And I'm going to let's pop some in here in the middle of the little butterflies. Just creates a little bit of extra just onto those. And again, these are all the Unky-Dory ones that we have across on our website. You'll find them, if you head over to our website, you'll find them on there. They're the Unky-Dory gems that we sell. And I've got a terrible addiction to gems. I love gems with
Nicola
passion.
loves a bit of hunky-dory.
Yeah, well, it's such a gorgeous ranges that we have, don't we? So literally, I'm just going to pop those onto there. And then, there you go. We've now got our lovely, I'll just pop that there. You've got your front, well, it's like a double stepper card with the edgeables. So this is where it creates that edgeable feel, where it runs along the top of your cardstock. And again, you could be doing this onto all different style cards. That's that way. If you want to neaten it up at the back, just pop yourself a little panel, but just make sure you don't stick it onto your butterflies so that your butterflies just edge up. I mean, look at that bit, using that as a small bit. You could use a person's name in front of it. Gorgeous table, nameplate on tables. How beautiful would that look?
Really lovely.
But beautiful card, easy to do as well, because you've got the die that does all the hard work for you. You are in control of your own creative juiciness. Is that the right word? Wait a minute. Flowy, juices flowing. That's the one. Yes, creative juices flowing. That's the... Creative juices flowing is the word I was looking for. I just need a minute, Joe. I just need a minute.
I might give you a couple of minutes, I think. I'm sensing I might give you a couple of minutes. Let me take you back through those gorgeous dies that you're getting in here. I can't believe you get 3 in this deal for £15. Are you going to treat yourself to a little some in today? Then these would definitely be that, because they are an absolutely awesome deal. Who doesn't love cake? Oh, please. And you've got these schmetterlings in there, those gorgeous, gorgeous butterflies, which is brilliant. Now, I want to share with you the binder that we've got available on the show. This is awesome because what you've got in here is the opportunity to store all of your dies and stamps absolutely perfectly. What we're going to do is going to give you 2 of the magnetic panels, which are these ones just here. So then you've got the option to either put 2 more magnetic panels in, 2 more packs in, or invest in some of the acrylic panels here, and these store all of your stamps beautifully. Nothing worse than when your stamps get mucky, is there? That's not going to happen on there, which is fantastic. So you get the binder and you get 2 packs of the magnetic panels, which is 6 panels in total. All part of our freebie frenzy. Remember, it must end, however, today. So snap up those deals whilst we still have them. Something else I want to share with you are the double-sided plates, which are here. Now these are what you need to go with our double-sided dies. Now you can either pop these, so this will go through your original Gemini, or on its side will go through your Gemini Pro. You will be getting the plate storage bag included for free as part of our Freebie Frenzy event. Or maybe you want to go for the Junior, because the Junior will go through the Junior as it suggests, but on its side will also go through the original Gemini as well. And again, Freebie Frenzy means that you've got here your plate storage bag totally free of charge. Now, Carrie's just messaged me. She says, oh my goodness, if this show is an indication of Crafter's Companion, what it will be like today, I may have to call out of work and spend the day with you guys. Fabulous, creating and laughter, the best combination. It's going to be more of this. It may even get worse / better. Who knows what happens. Do you know what? On that note, should we have a little look ahead as to what is coming up for the rest of today and also into tomorrow as well? Because later today, Creative Craving, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. on the East Coast. Oh my life, have we got the hero tool for you in that show. We've got some brilliant stamps and nesting dies as well. 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then wake up call. Look at that handsome chap, the Hottie Scotty himself. He will be here with Ben tomorrow previewing Cartload as well, which will be absolutely awesome. Make sure you come and check those guys out today as well. Creative juices flowing from where, Debbie Robinson? What you like, says Shadiah. Mary says, great, gorgeous card. Pamela loves that demo as well. Pamela Evans, I mean, we need to have words, Pamela. She says, oh, we've got so many singing and dancing competitions already. We really don't need another. This is unlike anything you've seen before. Go back to the video after the show that I posted on my Facebook page yesterday. Have a little watch of it. Maybe it'll give you some sort of idea. And also, who is it here just commenting? Molly wasn't that bothered about who made it through to the finals last night. That's a whole other conversation. Now, there's lots of exciting options when it comes to how we send your goodies out to you here at Crafters TV. So I'm going to share those details with you, but also how you can watch and shop at the same time. Take a look.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
We certainly do create every day. What we create on certain days, who knows? Laughter, sometimes gorgeous projects, sometimes both at the same time. But yes, right, I want to say, Laura's also not into singing competitions apparently. So Helen says, we used to have those bets for Eurovision for £1 a country. We never had the winning country won the prize. Yes, sweepstake is what we call that. We should have done one at work, shouldn't we? We should have done one. Right, well, let's move on because I want to share with you the amazing double-sided dies. I can't wait for you to see what Debbie's going to do with this next one. Let me take you through what you're getting in this collection. Before I do though, I'll just reiterate the value that you've got again in here because it is unbelievable. £42 saving you £61 or $48 which saves you $71. Absolutely crazy. Platinum members are saving more than double what you're spending, which is unbelievable value. If you've been waiting for an opportunity to get into double-sided dies, maybe you've been thinking about it and you thought, do you know what, I'm going to wait for an amazing deal. Stop. Take a moment, this is that deal because I've never seen value like this before. The diamond lattice, you've also got the fleur-de-lis here. This is your heart-to-heart. Then you've got the double-sided, this is your shining stars double-sided. This one here is your garden border. Then you've got the fleur-de-lis. No, that's the lily border, sorry. I always call this one the fleur-de-lis. You see why it's confusing? We did learn why in the earlier wake-up call show. The dancing schmetterlings, the dancing butterflies, and then you've got those pretty florals in there for you as well. That is an unbelievable price. Because actually, even if you've never used double-sided dies before and you're going to go for this collection, and you have to invest in the double-sided die plates, you're going to get the storage bag included as well. You're still going to be getting platinum members about a half-price deal, which is absolute. Well, do you know what? You're all going to be getting about a half-price deal. Anyway, I've run out of ways and superlatives to describe to you how amazing the deal is. Because there was a great deal. I thought you might have. Right, I want to just quickly answer a question. Joanne says, how deep is the back of the binder? It is that deep. It will hold 12 panels. So on whether it's the magnetic panels you're going for or the acrylic panels, you get 3 in a pack. So it'll hold 12 individual panels or 4 packs of our panels. You can mix it up and use 2 of each, i.e. 6 of each. It's completely up to you. Details, just there along the bottom of your screen, which is wonderful. Right, double-sided, Debbie. Brilliant these, aren't they? What a deal.
They are absolutely fabulous, and I do love these. And this is what we're going to create now. We're using it as something a little bit different, a little bit fun, a little bit risque maybe, but absolutely love this die. This is the diamond lattice. Now, I demonstrated this a couple of weeks back as the ordinary way that you would use an edgeable die, but I did say to you about them being versatile. This is how versatile you can go.
Nice.
This is that lovely die just being used twice with a bit of ribbon. It's so easy to do. It really is a lot of fun as well. Now, again, you do need your double-sided die plates. So I've got both of my plates here. I've chosen, because I thought, you know, it's a Basque, type-esque card.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
Type-esque colours.
Reminds me of the film Burlesque.
Yes. Yeah.
Show me how you burlesque.
Now, again, the lovely concept of a double-sided die is that you've got your 2 patterns on both sides there. So again, it's that one-pass wonder. Sometimes, though, with an exception, and I've got some, glitter cardstock here. So this is when I usually say, sometimes you like to just tweak it up a little bit by adding in the metal shim. So I'm going to bring in my small metal shim for this one, just so I can show you what I mean, because it's a coated cardstock, so it's the luxury red glitter cardstock. So there's a little bit more to go through. You've got your cardstock, you've got your glitter, and then you've got that like a plastic cover, but you know what I mean, where it's encapsulated in there. So I am going to bring in my metal plate for this one. Now, when you're doing this, again, it's down to you which way you choose, which design is it that you want. The more detailed one I want to be in my black, so I'm going to pop this less detailed side into that glitter cardstock. And I am going to just push that to the end, and I'm going to hold it down. This design again it starts this end cuts all the way along the top and then finishes this end so that you know you've got those notches either side to be able to create that edgeable. But again, with this one, we're using it slightly differently. We're having a little bit of fun with it, Joe, which is what it's all about, isn't it? You've got to have a little bit of fun.
This is so sexy and I love it, says the Aisha.
So I'm just going to hold this down. But honestly, this is what I love about edgeables. It's that fun factor. It's something a little bit different. And it's one of those dies that just makes it so, you know, they're so easy to be able to use. Now, I did say I was popping in my metal shim, so I've popped that in between the sandwich. So that if you're ever going to put your metal shim in there, that's the way that you would use it. It's in between those double-sided cutting plates. And then again, you just need your cutting plates or from your machine, whether you're going for the small one or the large one, and you're just going to sandwich those in between. So one on the top and one on the bottom. And then we're going to run that through as well, Joe. So to do this, you need to repeat this twice. So you're going to cut it once. I mean, when I say cut it once, pass it through once, and then repeat that again to create your 2 panels that you need. So when you take that off, and literally, I'm just going to lift my tape off for a second and give that a little flick, because all those little pieces will all drop out as well.
Awesome.
Again, perfect for paper piecing and things like that too. But it's got a lovely design, this one. I absolutely adore it.
Yeah, you could use it for loads of different things. It could almost be, you could layer 2 up next to each other, almost have it like honeycomb as well, Debbie. Might be another way of using it.
Absolutely. So when you've pulled those pieces out, all I'm going to do is, I'm just going to release it. So again, when I told you where the notches were, just release it at the very end and at the other side as well. And that creates, again, that edgeable factor. And you can see just how gorgeous and delicate that die is. And then again, the beautiful thing about obviously having a double-sided die means that it's cut your other panel all in one pass. And if we just lift that off for a bit, let's take that off. Let's give these a little bit. And just by adding that metal shim into the equation, made it help the die cut the glitter cardstock, because like I said, it's a little bit more coated. So again, just bear that in mind. You could try it without first, but I would well, because of personal use, I use it a lot. I know that it works perfectly and die cuts out beautifully. Again, let me just bring those back in so to show you the 2 panels that you're getting. If I just move that out of the way, just don't floor there. There you go. You can see both work equally beautifully on their own as an edgeable. They're just stunning. But to create this, all you're going to do is layer it up onto the top. So grab hold of your dotty tape pen. And I'm using my dotty tape pen, Joe, again, because this is super fine filigree design on this. And I want this to stick on the top without any glue coming through again. So all I'm going to do is just line that above, pop that across, and that creates that beautiful multi-layered feature. And again, when you pop it under, let's bring a piece of white cardstock.
You can buy 5, get 1 free on the dotty tape pens as well. Details on the bottom of your screen as part of Freebie Frenzy. So snap those up if you're looking for an opportunity to get stocked up.
Now, how incredible does that look? You can see that beautiful red peeking through there. But to create that lovely bodice, like I said, Joe, you will use it twice. So let's bring this over here for a second, because I've already got these done. This is the 2 pieces to create your bodice. So all you need now is a bit of ribbon.
Nice.
And you're going to do a bit of lacing up.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
What's it remind you of?
Kinky Boots musical.
Kinky. Oh,
that's what I see when I look at it.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, I never even thought of that, Joe. Of course it is, yeah.
Loads of you chatting away. Ivy Wong says, thank you, Debbie, for giving us all the measurements for the basic cards. I never know what size card to start with. I have lots of edgeables and love every single one of them. Thank you, Crafter's Companion. Thank you, Ivy Wong. You are more than welcome. It's getting very, very busy on this particular collection. Easy to see why when you see the savings that you are able to get, because essentially, well, you're paying for, it's 55% off, so you know, you're not even paying for half of these, which is amazing. So do snap them up. I think you've been looking for an opportunity to try double-sided dies. I have never seen a deal as good as this on a double-sided die. So maybe today's going to be your first foray into double-sided dies. And Debbie, what would you say to anyone that maybe hasn't tried double-sided dies for the first time? What sort of difference is it going to make to their crafting?
It's the fact. It's the ease of use. And again, it's the ability to be able to use them separately as well. So the 2 designs work independently on their own, but when you bring them together, create that lovely layered effect, and it takes away all the faff of die cutting multiple dies in one go, do you know, and like having to do it in a few times. It does it all in one. So for me, that's what makes the edgeables really, really stand out from themselves. They're just fabulous. They really are.
Yeah, they really are brilliant. I know you're going to love them. Don't forget as well, lots coming up today. An amazing Creative Craving show coming away a little bit later today, which will be amazing. It is jam-packed. There is the most amazing hero tool as well, which is our Gemini MIDI, which is something that you guys absolutely have loved. And it's still in there as part of our Freebie Frenzy event as well. We're even going to give you the free carry bag for it too. So make sure you join us for that. 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. if you are across on the East Coast. That is going to be awesome. Please also don't forget to shop the Freebie Frenzy category across on the website. It's the last day for that today. If you shopped it like over the weekend and you haven't shopped it again since, you should know that we're adding new deals every single day. So, Freebie Frenzy, make sure you go and have a little look there. Stock up before it ends at midnight wherever you are. So you've got until midnight tonight to take advantage of that, which is awesome.
Right, Joe, I'm making my life a little bit easy. I've just put some foam pads on either end because it depends on the size of the card that you want to pop this onto. I've chosen, I think if I remember rightly, it's just shy of 7 inch by 7 inch. And I'm going to pop one of the panels down to the side, just like this. Let's just pop that down there. There we go. Now, you could, if you want, stick that down straight away and then lace it up. However, I'm just going to try and make my life slightly easier because all you're going to do is literally lace your panels through and with your lace. So having one stuck down, not both, might make it a little bit easier for yourself.
Nice.
Because
anchor it a bit.
Yeah, because I mean, I could. Well, actually, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's pop them both on.
All right, let's pop them both on. Let's go for it.
Exactly. It depends on how you thread your ribbon. Now, obviously, Debbie's got silly TV nails on. I keep saying this, but it just means...
They're fabulous. I know you said you've done them yourself. They do not look like a home job, Debbie.
Oh,
they look amazing.
Yeah, well, I've been able to
glittery.
get to my nail technician, so I've had to do my own DIY job. I told you this other day, didn't I? So just use me. I've got like a gel machine. Do you know what gel? Pop gel on, stick them underneath the light, and it just makes it like, well, it gives them a little bit of an extra life, is what it does.
Can I tell you a hilarious story about something? If I can find it, I'll share it on Instagram after the show. I saw a video yesterday. It was a TikTok. Me and Craig were wetting ourselves. A lady was having her nostril waxed, Debbie.
Oh, good grief.
And then the beautician went to pull the stick away, and the stick came off, but the bit of wax stayed in her nose. So then the beautician went in with her fingers to pull it, and then her acrylic nail stuck to the wax, and pulled her nail off.
Oh, I need to see that.
I'll try and find it and I'll share it after the show. I sent it to Craig yesterday.
Oh, that's so funny.
Honestly, it was like me and Craig were out there rolling around, side-splittingly funny.
That'd be something that happened to me. Not that I'd wax my nose. Just get that right.
I have my nostril waxed, I'm not afraid to say, and it is actually completely painless. It doesn't hurt. You'd imagine it would really hurt, wouldn't you?
Really?
It's completely painless.
It looks eye-wateringly painful. No. I have my eyebrows waxed. That's painful in itself.
No. I get mine threaded, and I think that's quite painful.
Oh my God, no! I tried threading once before, Joe.
What can I say,
Never
Debbie,
again.
I'm a very modern man.
You are indeed.
As you may have noticed. Very busy on this particular collection. Don't know what's happening today. Remember, you're going to get the diamond lattice, the fleur-de-lis, the garden border, the lily border, the shining stars, the dancing schmetterlings, which is dancing butterflies, a heart to heart, and also the pretty floral. If you wanted a smaller bundle, you can. There are 2 other smaller bundles available. So you either get the first 4, the lattice, the fleur-de-lis, the garden border, and the lily border, or you can go for the second 4, which is shining stars, dancing butterflies, heart to heart, and pretty florals. The best value comes when you get them all together. That's when you get that saving down there, because you get an additional £10 or $1 saving on top of what is an amazing, amazing deal. Lots of you now checking out your baskets as well on this. I think it will go very, very quickly. If it's in your basket, I would urge you to check it out. If you haven't got it in your basket yet, you've got time. Get yourself over to crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu. Click that Shop the Show button, and there you'll see absolutely everything that is available for you on this show. Debbie, I'm well impressed with your corsetry here.
Are you liking me corsets? Yeah. So all you're going to do is just carry on threading all of that through. So choice of ribbon, it's entirely up to you. I've gone with black, obviously, because it's a black and red basque that I'm going with. But again, all you're going to do is just thread each one through. And it's just, I mean, it's just a lovely, fun way of doing it. One of our design team members, she won't mind me giving a shout out. She did it for us on Michelle McCarthy. She did this as one of our cards for the, for the shows to show off what you can do with it and thinking outside the box. She is a thinking outside of the box kind of lady, girl after my own heart. And I did message her, but I did ask her nicely, could I, pinch her idea for this particular demo?
Did she say yes?
She did say yes.
That's good.
She's very kind. She's very talented, she is. We're very lucky to have her on the team. But all you'll carry on doing, Joe, now I'm just conscious time, and I want to try and cram one more in.
Okay.
All you'll do is carry on threading that all the way up to the top and then just add yourself a sentiment. Actually, I've just got another little piece that I want to show you. This is from a different die, but it's one of, you can use any of like a nesting die or something like that you could use, and I've just snipped it in half because that just sits across the top to give the illusion of a top of a body, a body part panel, and then literally just finish that off with some gems and add a sentiment onto the top, and that is the look that you will end up with. So you just carry on threading it all the way through, pop a little bow onto the top, and you can see there it's a lot more straightforward than what you actually think. So again, really, really simple. Just carry on doing that, Joe. So literally that's all that is. Two panels, a nesting die, snipped in half, stuck on the top. That's from one of our swash stamps. That's just a note. And again, you could be doing any of those. You could be adding one of the sentiment dies on there as well. It's entirely up to you how you carry on doing that, Joe. But how easy was it to put together?
So simple.
Yeah.
Did you want to get your bits and bobs ready for card of the show, Debbie?
I will do indeed, yes, absolutely.
Lorraine wants to know what threading is. Threading, I think I'm right in saying it's like a Middle Eastern technique where the ladies, they put thread in their mouth and then they hold a piece of thread and they basically crisscross the thread over your hair and it removes the hair. Did you not know about this, Debbie? You've had it done?
I have had it once and I'll never have it again. It was so painful.
It's quite painful, but
I'd rather have waxing any time. You can
I
wax
can't have wax because I have an allergic reaction to the wax, so I can't have it. There you go.
Yeah.
Won't tell you how I found that out. Right, let's move on. Diamond lattice, which is this one just here. So there is your diamond lattice, which you're getting in here. Then this one here is, I don't know which way around that goes. There it is. That one is your garden border. You've got your heart to heart, shining stars. Oh no, that one's garden border. That one was fleur-de-lis. We'll get this right before the end of the show, Nicola, don't you worry. We've also got the lily border here, the butterflies, and you've got the pretty florals. We do like to share here at Crafters Companion, don't we? Some people would say we're oversharers, Debbie. I don't think you can be an oversharer. I mean, mi casa, su casa. Rosalind says, Debbie just gave me an idea for a Roaring 20s card.
Yes.
Roaring 20s event later this year. That's amazing. Great tip from Molly. If you wrap a little bit of tape around the end of the ribbon, makes it much easier to poke it through the holes.
Do you know what I normally do? And I can't do it here at the studio, but I normally just singe the end of mine. Do you know, with
and then trip it off.
Literally just singe it with a little match. I don't mean like set your thing alight. I just give it a little light underneath, blow it out, and it just kind of seals the end of your...
Okay.
So that's just one way that I do it, but I couldn't do it here today. But that's a fabulous tip about popping some tape around there, absolutely. Make life easy for yourself. You could use a needle and thread, wrap it around your needle and thread. If you get one of those big eye needles, you can pop it through there and then just thread it through as well. But obviously, there's, just make it easy for yourself. But you saw how easy it was to do, the concept, the idea behind it. Such an easy concept, but a stunning wow factor card, Joe, it is.
Yeah, absolutely, it is. Should we vote then?
Oh, shall we? Yeah, absolutely.
Come on then, let's vote.
So we'll start back at the beginning. So number 1 was our congratulations. So that's number 1. Number 2 was the pretty florals on that floating edgeable. So that's number 2.
Nicola's favourite, that one. Number 2.
Number 3 was on your birthday, go wild.
Go wild, indeed.
So that's number 3.
Number 3.
Number 4 was the butterfly breeze.
Ooh, number 4.
And then number 5 was the bodice.
Number 5.
The little bunnies.
I think it's between 2 and 5 personally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for whichever one you want, but make sure you make your vote count. Crafters TV on Facebook. Absolutely love these. So I'm going to start to share these with you. So the first one that you've got here is hello, which is that one. You've then got best wishes, with love, thank you, a thinking of you, good luck, and Cliff Richard's favourite, congratulations. £30.50 or $46 if you want to go for them. As a platinum member, you get 3 of them for free almost. As a platinum member, you save you pay $24.40, save £31. As a platinum member, you stateside, you spend $36, but you save $47. So however you look at them, they are absolutely great value for money. We did lose the happy birthday. This is an opportunity for you to get your hands on 7 of them. And the thing is, we'll bring them back in a few weeks, but there might only be 4 left. And then after that, there might only be 2 left. So if you want to buy the bullet and grab them, whilst we've got 7, it's definitely what I would suggest that you do. If you want to place an order, you can do so very easily. Well, that's quite good. I nearly actually got it right for the first time ever. Hang on, there we are. craftscompanion.co.uk.com.eu is where you need to get to as well. I wish you could see Adam rolling around on the floor in front of me here.
I did wonder what it was
twiddling with the knobs on the case. There are all sorts of stuff going on down here. Adam will be in the gallery with us later, which will be lovely. So $30.50 or $46. Debbie, do you think we can squeeze one more in before the end?
Well, yes, and the plan was it was going to be the happy birthday box. Oops. So we're going to have to change this up a little bit. However, it's just showing you what you can do with them. And again, it's just having a little play. Think of the way that you can use them as an edgeable, but think of the fun ways that you're going to be able to use these as well. And this is a little shaker box that we've got going off there with one of the edgeables on there. So I've got my box ready made up. I've taken some cardstock. And again, because I am using, any old cardstock, it can be, oh, do you know these dies are so mucky? Let me give you a little tap. You can use them 6 inches if you want to use them 6 inches. I just want to use a fraction of this, so I'm going with the best wishes. They work the same way as all the others. The die cut is on the bottom. This bit is the bit that stays connected to your cardstock. So it's again, how are you going to place it on? You can have them a little bit Katie-cornered, you can have it straight edge. It's entirely up to you. But I'm going to bring in my small plates. Let's just grab this for a second, Joe. So let's just pop that onto there. And then I'm going to add a little bit of low-tack tape to hold it into place. Let's just pop that on one side.
Could anyone have a go at these, Debbie? Would you say if you were a beginner crafter, you'd also be able to start
honestly,
with these,
edgeables are one of the easiest dies. Whether you are just new to crafting, whether you've been crafting a long time, they're something that you can pick up and create something really stunning with, regardless of your ability, your crafting ability. And honestly, they're just such a versatile die. That's what I love about edgeables. When they tell me I'm going to be doing a masterclass, I'm like, yes, yes, one of my favourite products. And then it's just thinking, how can I use it? Don't forget, if you head over to I'm a Crafter's Companion, it's a great page to be a part of because everyone just wants to share their ideas. That's what I love about it. So there's loads of people on there sharing little tips and what you can do with it. Where's my little rubber embossing mat? So lots of ideas on how you can use your edgeables. So do head over to those pages, and of course you follow all of us on social media. You'll see us from time to time sharing different ideas.
Well, you need to go and follow us both on Instagram because you'll be able to see our dancing, won't you, Debbie?
Yeah. And she's wonderful.
Oh, she's our favourite, isn't she?
She's
Malta.
definitely.
We desperately want Malta to win the Eurovision Song Contest. Do you know why I want Malta to win so desperately, Debbie?
Why is that?
Because I go to the Eurovision Song Contest every year normally. I actually go to the actual one. So I'd quite like a week on the beach in Malta because it looks beautiful.
And
really
hopefully
beautiful.
by next year, Joe, that's exactly what you'll be able to
Fingers
do.
crossed. Fingers crossed. I thought it was going to be this year. Maybe not. They have got 3,500 people in the arena this year, you know, fans, Debbie.
That's amazing.
It's like a test event. So like we just had test events here, didn't we, for the Brit Awards, for instance.
Yes.
So the scientists are doing playing around with what is and isn't possible at the moment. So that's nice to have some fans in the arena.
Yeah, it is, and it's nice because it gives it a little bit more of an atmosphere. I know it's not not to the full capacity that it normally would be.
No, but we need to be thankful for small blessings, don't we?
Exactly, and it's all about moving forward, isn't it, Joe? It's all about moving forward.
Of course it is. And we can go inside this week now, Debbie. You can have a drink in an actual pub, not just outside a pub.
Yes, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, no.
Do you know, it is a strange sight to see as well when they've been shut for so long. It's lovely to see people. I know they're sat outside and a little bit socially different to what we're normally used to, but it's just fabulous. I love it.
It is nice. And
now then, I've got my little sentiment ready. I'm going to pop that onto the front part of my panel here as well. But I'm adding a little bit of a shaker element to this. So let me just grab my sequins. Let's just pop those. Let me, in fact, oh, excuse me.
See, I've been here in my little Crafters TV bubble since everything opened on Monday, Debbie.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's really going on in the real world. And tonight I'm going home. So tomorrow it's going to be like a whole new world out there, I think. I'm, I'm ready for it. I've got a winner, but I'm going to be a tease. I'm not going to tell you until the very end.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, that's
but
no problem.
But don't vote now. If you do call and vote now, your vote might not be counted, but you still may be charged. I've always wanted to say that, like I'm on ITV, Saturday night takeaway, Wednesday afternoon wine or something like that. You don't really call and we don't charge you, so it's not a thing. So
no, it's nice and free,
Absolutely.
And free, and nice to go. Sometimes though, when you think what you think is going to be, your demo, you usually have a little favour. Can often be a surprise for you, Joe, because it's not always the case, is it? Everyone, it's like with everything in the world. We all have different tastes on what we like. We do.
Some of us have tastes and like Eurovision, some of us don't.
Exactly. And poor Erin, she'll know what Eurovision is.
She's going to watch it on Saturday.
Is she going to watch it?
We're going to, Debbie, are you in on Monday, Debbie?
I think, let me think. No, I'm not here Monday, no. In fact, actually, I don't think I'm here now. After this week, I don't think I'm here for a bit, because next week I'm down at Create and Craft, and then I've got a few days off, because that the world is coming back to normal. I'm getting to see my big girl. My big girl's coming up from Bristol with a partner. I can't tell you how excited I am. I can't wait to see her. So she's coming home for a few days, and it's obviously it's bank holiday weekend, isn't it? And it's my granddaughter's 3rd birthday. I cannot believe I'm saying that Sapphire is going to be 3. On the bank holiday weekend, so I'm taking a little bit of time off to go and spend some time with her. So I don't think I'm back next week.
No,
actually.
You're not.
No.
And I'm only in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Got a day's holiday on Thursday, so I won't see you for a little while. That's a shame.
No.
But there will be a full list of questions, Erin, for you, ready. There's going to be a quiz on Monday about Eurovision, so I hope you're fully prepared. And there might even be a prize if you can answer them all correctly. So maybe we'll see. You pay close attention, absolutely.
Oh, I can't wait to hear Erin's take on what she thinks our Eurovision's like. Because
I think I'll be getting WhatsApps on Saturday night.
Well, I might be having to WhatsApp you, Joe, because for the first time ever, I'm watching Eurovision on my own.
Oh, Debbie, you can FaceTime me as well if you want to, just for a little bit. Not like at the interval, maybe. Not before. Shush now during the songs.
Exactly.
All right?
Not during. No,
Not during the songs, no.
I'll have it full blast, so I'll probably annoy the neighbours, but...
I've already told that, because we're allowed to have 5 friends round now, aren't we? It's a rule of 6 indoors, we're calling it. I've got 5 friends coming over. They have all been supplied with a list of etiquette and rules that have to be abided by when they are watching Eurovision. That means no talking at any point during the songs or any of the commentary. They have to arrive promptly an hour and a half before so we can eat and be settled down with a good 15 minutes to go. It's kind of like a European version of the Super Bowl is kind of the best way to describe it. I think that's the best point of reference. But all right, Nicola, big talk there. Nicola went, yeah, but it's more fun. I've never watched the Super Bowl, so I couldn't tell you how fun the Super Bowl is.
Super Bowl? What's that?
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
American football, Debbie. They do the big halftime shows at the Super Bowl, don't they?
I'll be honest, I've never watched one, so I really couldn't comment, I'm sorry. But I imagine it's like similar to like a Eurovision kind of vibe. Big events.
It's a huge one of the biggest TV events in the world.
Yeah.
I do think more people actually watch Eurovision than watch the Super Bowl, though.
Do you think?
I'm not sure. Not that it's a competition.
Yeah.
Right.
Not that it's a competition at all.
Erin's Googling, I can sense it. I feel her Googling energy sometimes resonate through the wall. I just know.
Oh my goodness, so I'm so sorry. Oh, well, I tell you what. Let me just...
You got 90 seconds left.
There you go. It's finished.
Woohoo, love it.
I'm so sorry.
Now,
Oh,
remember what you're getting in this collection then. You're going to get hello. Oh, what are you like? You're going to get hello in here, which is this one just here. And you're also going to get best wishes, with love, thank you, thinking of you, good luck, congratulations. Demo of the show, number 5. Numero 5 there for you. The one with the amazing lace-up bodice, which I think is brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Debbie, can I say, the last 2 hours have been absolutely joyous, so thank you.
Thank you.
We are, of course, reunited back together for Creative Cravings at 7 p.m. this evening, which is wonderful here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. East Coast Time, West Coast Time even. It will be your last live hour to take advantage of freebie frenzy, which is brilliant, so make sure you come and join us for that. Please don't forget to check out your baskets. A lot of full baskets, specifically on the double-sided and the modern word edgeables. They're the ones that you have really loved. I am so thankful that you've facilitated all of our Eurovision chatter for the last 2 hours. We'll try and keep it clean in the next show, but make sure you join us back here in 2 hours' time. I'm looking forward to seeing you then. Take care.
Thank you.